Mr. 10 times 10. This is the ChoRadio, your radio, baby. You all know the topic is Road March. What went on? Or Road March. Marshall deserve it. You dig? We are here about to discuss something that everybody's talking about. Everybody have an opinion on, and something that everyone have a minor differences on. As you all do know, Road March had boiled down to about three major artists: Voice, Marshall, Bungie Garlin. Vikings. It was a tough Road March. I came here with two very important guests to hear their opinions. One is an award-winning two-hit wonder, but more hits on the way. More hits on the way. More hits on the way. And to my left, my homeboy, I think he knows some shit. You dig? My homeboy, I know it all. You understand? Your homeboy, I always willing to debate anything. That willing to debate if the sky is red. My homeboy, I believe the earth is flat. My homeboy, you really believe the earth is flat?
Told yes.
Really? We're going to discuss that next time, boy. We're going to discuss. Let me open the discussion without further ado. Let's ask the chat first. Chat, who do you all think deserve Road March this year? You know, we just came here to discuss it. Oh, let's see. What was all they take on Road March? Let's see. What they think? That's all they take.
Alright, so I take, simply put, as we just speaking about the three biggest songs, I believe that the person that deserved to win it was Marshall, but it should have been won by Voice. So I believe that in certain competitions, it are people who work hard and deserve to win something, but you don't always win based off of that. The message behind the song, rather, is about his legacy and then doing it again.
Yeah. And hard work.
Yes. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, you deserve it because of the message. But this, in my opinion, humble opinion, the Voice he gets mad at. In terms of the tune.
Somebody in the chat said it's hard work versus virality, right? What are your takes on that?
Yeah.
That's what they say that this whole competition was about. Marshall representing hard work and Voice representing virality. Interesting take. So if we go and have a criteria for rating them, what would that criteria be?
It have anything to do with the official statistic, because apparently I hear there's so many times this song play and it's not really about anything else.
You hear it's how many times the song play
on the road, so when not, yes.
Okay. Interesting.
And Marshall playing you have to make sure you song play more.
Yeah, right. 174, 72 times and Voice get one thing song.
Oh, so it is ranked based on how much time the song play.
That is what depends how you win it.
Okay. Well, you learn something else. It's all about plays, not judges. Okay, well, I didn't learn that. I didn't know that. Right, so this is all about learning as well. Chat, so if you all didn't know, now you know. Somebody have a take saying Marshall's song was for the kiddies, Voice song was for the big people.
Nobody think that Marshall.
I disagree. Marshall's song was for everyone.
For everybody, and that's why you win.
Yeah, that's why you win. Right, that's what
it's for the kiddies and big people can listen it too now.
Yeah, because
Voice, if it's just so big people alone.
Yeah.
If I remember, it's still a kiddies Carnival and all kind of thing too.
Right. But Voice songs that are playing kiddies Carnival, they just change it up.
But if the parents like the kids singing that, and they don't want to play that for the kids singing Woman and Roman thing now.
True.
And the can't behave themselves and thing, come like watching the same encouraging for the children, but still.
True.
You can play it for the children, but
I find that's a rip skull argument.
How come?
Because Trinidad.
Trinidad is Trinidad. I remember soca people just try to watch it from a different.
Okay, well, right.
Trinidad is a dope genre that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Trinidad already has its population, has its people. Is what I believe he's saying. Your final answer is you believe that Marshall deserves to win, but Voice should have won.
Should have won, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Interesting take. Steph, what do you think?
To be honest, the two songs are good songs.
Right.
And I really don't know, give a bit more by now. The two of them play new work and things. So at this point, it really boils down to wait, this guy like the two songs. I can't say which one I find should I win now. I find the two should I win. The two are strong enough to win now.
Could it have a tie in Road March? Did it ever have a tie in Road March?
Yeah, I think it
because I also believe it should have been a tie. Hard work will always give you the edge now, boy. I hear a lot of people debating that was it hard work, or some people were saying it was cheating because he was going on multiple trucks. No, I am very ignorant towards it, so I don't know, and I want to be educated on it. You know what I mean?
The thing about it is, it come like Voice underestimate the opponent now, right? Even though you have a good song and Marshall have a good song, Marshall is a big soca artist, but he's still playing in the work like a youth man another. That man I do remember he playing in the work on the grounds. So if you want to rival a man like that for road match, you have to put in the same amount of work or more to even make it make sense. It's not about how good the music is no more. Two and all the music good, you understand? The two songs bad songs now, but it's who playing in the groundwork.
So you believe the edge was given to the person
Who put in more work on the
who put
ground.
more work on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, son. All right, hey. And hey, that's an interesting take. That's a very interesting take. Not everyone was aware of the rule change, and they were only announced it the day before the results were released.
Oh, that is really the rule. It used to be you could only perform on one truck.
As of January 2026, there are no rules prohibiting soca artists from performing their song on multiple trucks during Carnival Monday and Tuesday for the Road March competition. Artists such as Marshall Montano can be moved between different bands, trucks to perform, allowing them to maximize plays at designated judging. Wow. Well, there we have it. I guess no matter what you think, Marshall deserves to win then. Because, yeah, it's right there.
Nobody. Well, what they say in different and they say in January.
Right. So the rules change. Rule number 6, no artist who is competing for Road March is allowed on any truck while the band on stage.
Which makes sense.
But what I'm saying is,
But he perform on multiple trucks. So.
Right. Like the new law is that it's not prohibiting them from performing on multiple trucks.
Right.
But the old law was they could have only perform on one truck now, but before it was one truck, now it's multiple trucks.
Right. Because as you all know, right, one thing I did like about this Road March, right, was the very fact that both songs had a level of meaning now, boy. I feel like most Road March songs would have been wine and jam and just jumper and bumper and all that kind of vibes. And that's good, that's cool. And mashing up the stage and that kind of vibes. But I feel like this was such a quality and peak Road March because of the fact that both songs had real substance in it. Both songs had a double meaning that actually was addressing societal issues, had a double meaning that was addressing political issues, a double meaning that was addressing how people should carry about themselves, the level of work people should put in, you know what I mean? So my opinion, I think when you look at Road March that had substance or Road March songs where both songs was like had actual value, like the lyrics actually meant a lot. I think like kudos to those two gentlemen, you know what I mean? Kudos to, Voice and Marshall.
I watching it like one was for the people and one was Marshall personal story telling to get the ending.
No, because you see, I feel like real creatives can understand and relate to Marshall's song.
And you have to put Paris Coutin in the race too because that song content for the road match too.
You trying to read people?
I just saying.
This year for Road March, we got two songs that actually had a lot of substance, and it wasn't just the regular wine and jam and mashing up the stage. You know what I mean? It wasn't just that. Both songs was double entendres. Both songs had, two different meanings. It was metaphorical language. It was addressing different social issues, stuff that people should also know and should actually implement in their life. Things along those lines. Political issues as well. So regardless of where's your opinion, regardless of what you think sounds better, when you break it down to, I guess, appeal of the mass audience, you can't really argue with who won. You understand? Frankie's an advocate for Voice winning, y'all. No, Voice doesn't have a music video. However, Voice have a real bad tune. You understand? I actually believe and I have a theory that Can't Behave is going to be one of the classics that is going to appreciate through the years. I genuinely believe that. Yeah, because it have all the elements of what makes a song a great song. I really just wish that Voice would have probably give a bit more marketing towards it, like have a bit more, like have a music video, certain other things. I don't know what's going on in this camp, you know what I mean? And I don't know what's going on with Voice. And I hate when people talk about me on social media, but, you know what I mean? When they had the level that Voice is at, it's just like you just know that, you know what I mean? He's built for it all, you know what I mean? So, shout out to Voice one time. You know what I'm saying? I'll always say Golden Boy. It
I know
ain't.
voice you give it to him, man.
Voice you give it to him? Why you say that?
Everybody have his ear, dog. Gotta get the boy, yeah. You pick a yo.
Yeah. I genuinely feel like if Voice had a music video, if Voice had a music video for Can't Behave, I think that alone would have given him a different edge with marketing. Because remember, when they drop a music video towards a song, that is an additional reason for people to want to go and hear a song. You know what I mean? And then some people, so literally have some people out there that just can't really listen to anything if they don't see visuals. You know that, right? Weird, but if there are people like that, I feel like if he just had a music video for it, boy, I feel like that alone would have tipped the scale in his favor a little bit. They said Jesus could have shoot a video for Voice and Marshall would have still win, yes? Oh, that's really cool. If he released Mary had a little lamb, I listened. Okay. Voice was looking very sour Tuesday night. I saw him when I was leaving Portishead. I bought it. I said, okay. Chat, we accepting calls now. What do you all think? Some people are saying RoadMarch went just as how it was supposed to go. Some people are saying that no, Voice should have win. Some people are saying that no, Garland should have win. Let me hear from all you. The voice of the people is the voice of God. I didn't even know them sayings. So we have somebody calling. We have somebody calling. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Caller,
Good night,
you're
good night.
live. Pleasant, good night, caller.
Of the night, brother.
What I say is, road man, should I win? And here why. Yes, I is a road man, but every year my program is take me and my whole gang over on the stage, dog. We going on the stage, dog. It's Carnival, dog. You must pass on the stage. The second place should be voicey. Because we're feeling for Carnival time, woman and rum. Like, be real. But I won't lie. Martin, he worked that song, by dog. But I don't like the song at the beginning, boy. But the end of Carnival, yeah, boy. If you never hear Marshall in a party, dog, someone's wrong, dog. That man was in every party, dog. Even though a free party and all.
Real.
And South and all the dog reach
Down
my
in
pappies
South,
and
yeah, the went far and wide, yeah, son. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Tell us it top three for RoadMarch.
I gotta get the bungee, boy. I really like that bungee, boy, dog.
Bungie, then voice, and what else?
Danny Marshall.
Denny Marshall. All right, caller. Well, caller, thank you so much. So much. Thank you so much, caller. Blessings. Much love, much love, much love. Right? Caller, anything else you want to say? Put in any discussion of RoadMarch?
Where I always, boy.
Georgie, the people calling here, Georgie. Iowa, where was the Waterlord when the world needed him the most? Vanished. You understand? All we had to get Iowa and Pablo and run Iowa forward. You understand? Iowa, the people need you. Cora was the avatar last time and she was a water person. The people want water. Cora, you're live. Who are we here with right now?
I'm here with Quinn.
Big up yourself, Quinn. Quinn, what's your thoughts on RoadMarch?
I have no opinion, dog.
You
I
have
really
no-
listen to soca.
So, Quinn, are you wasting the radio station's time? Quinn, you know we have bills to pay?
No, bro, I really come to tell Teflon you have a very bad song.
and don't worry, bro. Mad love, boy, brother.
Yeah, bro, I really want to jam my girl to that song, dog. That song's so good.
Quinn.
I might have to go and check my girl tomorrow, bro.
So you and Jamie girl to that song yet, boy, brother, boy?
No, bro. I just be practicing and I just play it and I just practice the moves I'm going to bust on she, dog.
Serious.
No, Quinn.
Frank, fix the face, dog. Fix the face, Frank.
Dog, don't study the man them if you had to practice your moves to please a girl,
That's what
brother.
I'm saying, dog, because when I jump out on the scene, dog, I want to come with proper performance, dog. I don't want you to go and tell she from girls, Quinn, he's a waste of time.
The Teflon song too, nah, do you can't feel the Teflon song too. That's the next thing now, boy. So you have to make sure and stand up like a strong soldier in the
Serious
Gideon.
gun oil song, dog. Serious gun oil.
So, you're talking time, man, eh, boss?
Yeah, we had to do, dog. We had to drink our wicked, dog. Hear the formula, dog. Hear the formula. Hear the formula, yeah. The drink our wicked, dog. Take 2 shots of punching. And a rude boy. And you're bad.
All right, thank you.
So Quinn.
Frank, oh, you know so, bro, dog.
Who you there with me, self, boy?
Go Frank.
Nah, boy, Frank.
Frank. Yeah, they get some come back, boy. Like a punch back, boy.
I can't even see them soon.
No, way. Well, oh God, boy, Quinn, boy, don't be on Frankie nose, boy.
No, I was just asking, dog, because he have a serious bro nose, dog.
No, well, oh
He
God.
probably smelling you out that's tomorrow, dog. I'm gonna lie to you.
That's not funny, bro.
That one little stale, boy, bro, boy.
I can't even see
Sorry. Frank, somebody in my chat asked if it is wash your ass.
Quinn, do you have any opinions on RoadMarch this year, Quinn?
I think Marshall by you way to the victory. I cannot sing the Marshall song.
Okay, could you sing voice song?
No. I can sing Sawa, yeah. I don't want to know.
Alright, now, Quinn. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Alright, Quinn. Alright, enjoy your night, Quinn. Alright, yo, that was Quinn. So, who's this, Rasta Grammy?
Wagwan. What is he seeing, I should say?
Is Rasta Grammy?
The Rastagram, yeah. What is he saying?
Yeah, but blessings, brother. Now, as a musical guru and a musician yourself, right? There are a lot of controversy going on based on Road March and the winners and the contenders. We want to know, what is your thoughts on Road March? You're here with ChoRadio, your music, your views, your time, alongside Frankie
So
and
yeah, what
Teflon.
we saying. Road March historically has always been about the people. It has always been whatever resonates with the people, not specifically politically or in that aspect of things, but is whatever the people like, you know. So now we've come to a stage where artists are now crafting their songs for soca or for Road March, and it has become a very what we should say curated um, competition where you're kind of predicting that people will write the song and who win and say what they win and say, and people dropping out and all of that.
Right,
So we're in a different stage now where we really have to look at culturally where we are with the music, and reflect on what was, and really look at where we're going, because the musical properties, right? Calypso is a sound, and that is a genre by itself,
right,
right? Calypso is a genre just like reggae that stands on its own. When we do soca, there are elements of calypso in soca
right,
merged with many different genres. Reggae, we could sometimes put dancehall, and today we've seen a lot of R&B being infused, right?
right,
Because we see the emergence of Full Blown, and their perspective on the music has brought a different perspective. But we really have to look at what was and try to steer things in a direction so that we wouldn't get lost from where we were, because right now that is the basis and the foundation of the discussions and the debate. The debate is really about the music and what is being said and what is being produced. It's not really about this, who in Road March, but it's about where the music is going and what substance the music have right
right.
now.
So, since you're breaking it down and basing it based on more substance, brother, give us a clear-cut answer. Who you believe, right, based on your definition that you just state, is the actual winner
Well,
of Road March, or is the actual winner of Road March the actual winner of Road March? Voice or Marshall, or even Billy Bungie?
personally for me, I like voice song. I think everybody in the chat realize I really like voice song. Not all parties were clear on the rules with regard to the competition. It was a disservice to all the artists that were involved, because I realized that it only had one artist that was going from truck to truck, and there were almost about 16 to 17 artists in the race for Road March. We're talking about three, but it had about 16 to 17 songs inputted or submitted for the road match. So
Okay.
all these is things we have to consider. And I would also like to big up all the artists that decided to submit the song, because that is a very brave decision to make,
Yeah.
especially in this time. You know?
Mm.
But big respect to you, Sholo, and you don't know, love in the house. We representing Brooklyn.
You
You
dig?
don't know.
Big up Rasta Grammy all the way from Brooklyn. Big up all our international callers. Caller, you are live caller. Tell us what's going on. The topic is Road March. We want to know, what is your thoughts on Road March?
Right. So we're gonna be sorry if anywhere you stand, right?
Right.
We love what Sabi, it must have the road. We have to admit that. It has the energy. But for Road March, we have to acknowledge the message that Encore is giving. Encore gives about legacy and the relationship between the people and the artist, versus I personally find Woman and Rum kind of surface level, because that is not what Carnival is about, right? The
Okay.
culture itself is not only rum and woman. Carnival is bigger than a sex, right? So when I think about what Marshall have it for me. I'm very sorry. He looked for that title, in my opinion. He got it. He has the experience. And personally, Woman and Rum is a man song. Carnival is for everybody, inclusive of, like Rasta said, children also. And, so Uncle just feel timeless, and that's the difference in,
Local timeless.
like I said, one gives you energy and one gives you meaning, right? So
Mm.
going for meaning and not
Mm.
energy. You're getting regardless, but it's meaning and the culture that's what I'm going for, you know?
Mm.
That's just my 2 cents on it. Much respect to both parties, but Marshall deserves it. Although voice could have had it be.
We are all as conflicted as you because that's what happens when you hear two great sounds and two sounds of substance and of value, right? To shift the culture. But Kola, I definitely feel what you're saying when you say that one song was a bit more culturally appropriate, one song was a bit more based on the essence of, certain things. Right, but Kola, we are thankful for your opinion. You listen to radio, your takes, your music, your time. We get our next call. We get our next call. All right, Kola, you are live, Kola.
Oh, I'll go. This is my whole take on it, Maji. Right?
Tell me.
Yeah, Marshall's song was good in the dog, but I find the one with Kuti in Paris, Kuti was just tougher, in my opinion. Dog.
I agree.
If you play it, dog, matter of fact, play for the screen now, bro.
I
Play it on the
agree.
screen, dog.
I agree.
We can't play while on the call, but play it after.
I dig that fake. But dog, just the man, if you talk about messages and thing, dog, the man literally say he quit you up, bro.
I don't even walk really.
95 is not for me.
I can sweat it out on the road. Cooler no ice. I come into hey.
But when I hear that song, my pause raised by Muncie.
Serious.
You get what I'm saying? Jesse, as the previous caller say, like the message behind it too now. The song with Kuti and Marshall comes 6 with 4 plays, dog. 4 plays now.
What?
It comes 6 with 4 plays.
So that means whoever come 5th, 7th and thing get 1 and 2 plays and thing, man.
So, Mali, you believe that the songs is overrated? You believe that encore is overrated?
I find that Move Out the Way better than the encore, bro. That's just my opinion.
So
and honestly, though, I find I have an unbiased opinion because I'm not around in Trinidad to see like everybody hyping up that song. I just listening to my ears.
In my opinion, if it was Marshall like sing the lyrics for that whole song by himself, they would have rated more now, boy. Because it's just Marshall. But they'll get Paris a little fight, you understand?
So, Mali, overall, you believe the real winner of RoadMarch is Marshall Montano and Paris Coutin?
That's my honest opinion.
What's the name of the song, Mali Grips?
Move Out the Way.
Move Out the Way. So this caller believes that Move Out the Way should have won RoadMarch. Interesting take. First, I don't know that take.
I honestly think Bungie was second, to be honest.
So tell us the top 3. Tell us the top 3.
Marshall and Coutin, the Bungie, and then Voice. I'll say Voice.
Marshall and Coutin, and then the Bungie, and then Voice. Interesting take.
Yeah.
And caller, where are you calling from?
Oklahoma City.
Big up Oklahoma City, anywhere to stand. Y'all accepting calls. You listen to ChoRadio, your music, your time. ChoRadio. Oh, yeah. Yes, caller.
So what I think basically is from the time I heard Marshall's song, I already knew this is a great contender for RoadMarch. And I say that because it just captures, it have everything you need in it to really go on the stage and jump up. You understand? I feel like Marshall is an individual that studied the RoadMarch for a long time. So he know what a RoadMarch song needs in order to win, if that makes sense.
Correct.
It had all the elements. It had a build-up, but the build-up wasn't too long. It was just the amount of time, he started with the Are You Ready? He come in with the little burst, and then chorus he kick off, you understand? Okay. So it's like an anticipation. Anticipation, like a build-up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, caller.
And I feel like a lot of people fight him down because it's just like, dog, like, how much times you gonna really do this? You understand? How much times you gonna really do this? I feel like it was just give other people a chance. What I realized is years ago when he was winning, I find I never used to see nobody saying, oh gosh, Marshall is this, Marshall is that. I feel like Voice song was more the people's choice, if I'm being very realistic. But I feel like Voice make that song and it take off. And when he make that song, he didn't have RoadMarch in mind, if that makes sense.
I'm like, EPS them gas him up and say, boy, you can chant thing for RoadMarch.
Exactly, that's exactly what happened because that song is a groovy song. It's slow, but it is a sweet song, that can behave yourself and it's relatable, Carnival time, all of us can behave yourself. And even though Carnival is also about culture, come on, everybody go in there for woman and rum. It is a great song, but still, I feel like it couldn't compete with not that it couldn't compete, it couldn't beat Marshall's song. That was specifically like created
for the competition.
Right. When I listened to Bungie's song, I felt like Bungie's song took too long to build up. It was a long build up before it gets to that chorus. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Lyrically, it was there though. Lyrically, it was there. I was a firm believer that I felt that Bungie should have stood on business when he said that he was not competing in RoadMarch and he should have never get tied up. And what he should have did, could have released his song, perform, stand on business. And I felt like he should have come back next year and bond them out, if that makes sense. So that's
But-
my take on the road match.
So, in your opinion, Marshall deserves to win. Voice is second, and who you have as third?
I find Bungie is third. I would have keep Bungie as two. But yeah, that's my lineup there. I mean, just as how it happened is just as how like I agree with it. I don't think anything wrong with it.
Nah, for sure. Well, appreciate it, Georgie. And Georgie, can I tell them who is your dad? Even though I feel like they already know, but I just want to say it again. Right? If you all don't know, this is the father of the Water Nation daughter.
Father of the Water Nation.
This is Iowa George daughter. Yeah, Georgie, you hear how we make up Iowa in the early. I don't sure if you all say, but Iowa get a big paw. Big up Iowa anywhere you stand. Yeah, son. So this is a young lady. So this is a young lady who has soca royalty in her blood. So we'll hold our advice with kind and close regard. So big up Georgie anywhere she stand. Georgie, we can answer some more calls, darling. Right? Any more things any more things you have to say?
No, I feel like I said everything I needed to say.
All right, Pumpkin. Big up yourself. Big up Georgia. Big up all my supporter friends out there. You see? This caller is calling. Right? We have to make sure and get this caller here. I know this caller have some amazing takes. They say he in a call.
Dog.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say something.
Oh. White ball. Oh. So caller, you're live, caller. What's the word?
Normal, but the thief voice. That we started. The thief voice.
Come for bacchanal one time, by dog, boy. The dog started brawling the thief voice.
So caller,
everybody getting hung up on the fact that, like we say, Marshall's song was quote unquote made across the stage. Right? Road March is not a song that was made across the stage. Road March is what the people want to hear to cross
Crossing
the
the
stage.
stage.
You understand? That's what the people asking for. Why we running something else? My other issue with how Road March is decided, basically, you waited in Queen's Park and stage whole morning.
Right.
Waiting to see where they are going and play. And then most of these DJs, for all the bigger bands, playing on radio station. You go and be playing on radio station for very long if you're not running what the man and deliver. Play. Because if your song really so good, the people will play. You don't have to force nothing on nobody else.
So caller, what you're saying is working your song should not be a factor in this thing?
No. You could work the song because that's the same.
To me, though, I find
Juve morning, you could press your song as hard as you want. But on the day of judging, you should not be able to go now, especially at the judging point, to now kind of try to influence and push your song more, if you understand what I'm saying.
Interesting take, caller.
Because the thing of this, right? A smaller artist do not have that kind of play. Like we say, if you have comedy song without Marshall on it, that song get 4 plays, I don't pay my knowledge. That Paris and that song get 4 plays. The only reason that get 4 plays is because Marshall on it. Like,
interesting take.
On that 6 plays gets 0 plays.
Interesting take.
As a small artist, go and tell a boy, play my song now, but then I watch like with you. All right.
Interesting take, caller.
And then with like let me say the peer pressure, like I was now saying that let me say Marshall and them tell you, hey, from a song, you as a DJ, you go and say no.
Yeah, caller. Why do you have the impression that Marshall is telling people to run his songs?
The mere fact that when they're on the judging day, to go and talk. I don't know what song you're going to play.
Interesting take. You know what I say?
No, I believe.
So what you're saying is because Marshall was on the truck is why the play song?
I watching over your shoulder to see who you voting for.
Right.
You and more than likely vote for me.
Interesting take, caller.
If Drake in your club, you're not gonna play Kendrick.
Thank you.
That's exactly what you want to say.
Interesting take, caller. Interesting take, Franklin.
Really and truly, I just find out that this song is so good because the man he was trying to beat win all he road match, playing out his song and letting the people and them run the song and he win.
So the fact that he gave Marshall a big challenge like that, he should feel accomplished too because he don't know how it's set same way.
Really.
Yeah, you don't know how it's set. So if you think and the people, at least you get the people likeness and they say, boy, voice, he should have win. That is all that matters, boy, dog, boy.
And you know what, Gambi? My final thing to say, fellas, I could bet on it. Next year, we're not going to be running encore, but we're still going to be here in KBF.
They might play encore still though.
So this caller said, how much have you with party out there?
I still feel like if you win Road March, you'll still be getting a little running.
Caller, interesting take. So overall, all in all, this caller is saying that Voice should have won Road March over Marshall, right? And he is saying that based on Marshall Montano performing on various trucks, the DJs on those said trucks felt pressured to play a song, and hence the reason that's why Marshall win. Now, this is this caller's opinion, not mine. Board, what do you all think? I'm an unbiased board.
But I find next road match they should set up a proper judging system
Right.
where the people could either vote for themselves or no, at least no one going on by dog by.
All right, one tap back this.
The system need to change.
Yeah.
So this caller is saying the system needs to be changed based on how the judging is scored, right? And Frankie, what is your thoughts on the statements this caller made? Very controversial.
I agree with the fact that on the day of judging, you shouldn't be able to have any such influence. So you should not be on any truck performance.
Real online voting for real.
So you believe in online voting?
Yeah, some kind of system.
But that means somebody can just bot it. And
Not necessarily. Or they should do road march like election then. Let everybody go and dip the finger. Yeah, better everybody go and think. If all they voting for Marshall is green, if all they voting for Voice is blue.
Nah, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, and all who finger green out there on the road. Pop up all your finger! Leave all the green finger thing, you dig? Some kind of mad thing, so like makes sense. You know, set that thing where we don't know about and thing.
I feel like one cause real back on it. You never vote for Voice, right? Yeah, that. One cause,
yeah, right, so.
And then just so, as generation, we is a voice voting family. We do not vote for Marshall. Yeah, just like what to do in politics. We is PNM people. Yeah, understand? But caller, thank you so much for calling in. Much love, caller. I want to know who's that DJ and where he working. And if he's still working there. So that we know that.
Supposed to mean.
So that we know. No. Like, in the whole entertainment industry, and the whole promotional industry, events industry, he does never wanted DJs to pick sides on anything though. You understand? As a promoter, if 30% of the people in your party right now saying they want to hear the song Blue, and the DJ saying, oh, they want to hear the song Red, and 70% want to hear the song Red, make them choose in that kind of way, then all the people that would prefer the song Blue is no longer happy to be there now, boy. No, they are appalled. They feel like they didn't have an opinion. They feel like their opinion wasn't valued. They feel like their choice did not have, any backing. You know what I mean? And it, of course, made them feel a negative way. Yeah. Now, also imagine if that same 30% of the people, right, paid money to go in that said event. You understand? Do you feel like they'll be getting justice? No. So you never wanted DJ to do all of that to really segregate the crowd now. Right? Hold on. Right? Now, yes, it might be a cool narrative. It's cool and all that might be good. Right? And this is just my thoughts and my opinion. Right? And 12 more minutes before the way any call segment, you're listening to ChoRadio, your time, your music, your people, your voice, your choice. Right? You're listening to ChoRadio. Oh, yeah. Baby. Right? Hey, call are you live? What's the word?
Where's the plan?
Tell me. Road March.
Voice for that win. Road March, boy.
Real caller, boy. How come, boy?
I like that song, boy. Come out with that big song.
Do you believe that Voice song was more suitable than Marshall's song for the stage?
Now, Marshall come hard too, eh?
So you believe Voice at number 1 and Marshall at number 2?
Yeah.
All right. Big up yourself, brother. Big up yourself. Anyway, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Which part you calling from?
Flushing the toilet, this one.
Which part you calling from, caller?
My grandmother should sting, boy, really.
The ass, I
My granny is doing bad so too.
Saparia.
Big up Saparia. Big up granny one time.
Yeah, big up. I can't bang my teeth, boy.
I ball. Caller, we go link. If we could sit down here and have a debate about Road March, that's when you know we had an amazing carnival. From the time we could even compare and we could even have a healthy disagreement on which song should be number 1. That means both of them brothers produced classics. Both of them brothers did great. So whatever opinion you had, at least it was absolute cinema. You think? Right? So big up Marshall Montano and Voice anywhere to stand, right? Really and truly pushing the culture, so far. Voice song was a vibe, Marshall song was energy, Bungie song was peace. Hey, interesting take. The voice of the people is the voice of, you dig?